let's get it. Fire spot here, man.
Yeah, I know. That's all, dude. That's why I was like, if you want to come here, it's a nice view too. I was a little disappointed though because I did want to do it outside because I don't know, like we were talking about earlier, but like just something about being outdoors. It just changes the whole setting, your mindset, your chemical balance. Like it just there's something about
still fire those good views.
Oh yeah, in the morning. Excuse me. I went outside, smoked a doobie.
That's a za, bro.
Yeah.
Clear,
Yeah. Having massive loogies just coming up. I'm like, oh, damn. That's the thing, too. I need most of the time I won't smoke before I go on a podcast, depending. Like, if I'm like, fuck it, I'll smoke, with the guests and shit. But anyways, with just, like, something about nature just being outdoors, it just helps just keep you at balance, at peace. And, like, people need to start doing that more. Just going outside, even just to take a breather. I was smoking a doobie and reading. Actually, do you read? Like, what's your favorite books?
Sometimes. I feel like I haven't read in a while, but
if you want to adjust it too, feel free. This thing's free reign. Like, whatever, make yourself comfortable. This is your studio. Like, oh shit. Oh, okay. You just might have to. I can help you set it up.
I think it's good.
There's always something going on here at the studio, right, guys? You guys know the vibes.
Books?
Yeah, books. What was your favorite? Like, was there any favorite books, even like back in high school, that you appreciated reading?
There's definitely a bunch of books I read that I feel like off top. What is it? I think it's Of Water of Spirit.
Of Water of Spirit.
Yeah, that's a crazy book. It's a crazy. There's what's the author? I think it's like I'm probably butchering the name, but it's like Maladome, some Patrice or something like that. But it's an African author, and I don't know. It's just something that has to be read. You know what I mean?
Really? Okay. Well,
and I think the other one that comes after that is like the Healing Wisdom of Africa or something like that.
Is it like a historical journey, or is it more mental?
No, it's about his life and his life experience, kind of like growing up in like tribal Africa, you know what I mean? In a tribe where there's it's like it kind of just dives into the realm of like spirituality. You know what I mean?
The African
he ended up leaving that tribal life and he went to a college, like Western, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Western kind of life, and he just talks about the differences and all these different. I don't want to like give too much away because it's a crazy book.
I kind of want to read the.
It's very wild. Yeah. And then the other one would be what is it? It's like Celestine or Celestian
of Prophecy. Water of Spirit.
Yeah. And then Celestian Prophecy or Celestine, whatever the fuck it's called.
It says of spinach. Of water spinach. That's I guess that's a very popular search on Google. No, but when it comes to like I would love to, because my dad's from Africa. He's from Senegal, Africa, and I've honestly never taken the opportunity to really delve into like the culture, the history, the folklore and stuff. Oh, okay. Of Water and the Spirit.
Yeah, Of Water and the Spirit.
A renowned healer and shaman's life-changing journey of discovery, healing, and wisdom. Maladoma has kept faith with the ancestors and with his own heart. His journey is a shimmering... Sorry. Oh, no. Did I lose my footing? I think I lost my boat. His family to be educated. Nope, that's it.
It's just a wild.
Okay, yeah. You know so it's about a shaman's journey. Like, okay, no, I'll definitely read it then, honestly, because that's maybe that's a good way to get my toes in the water. Somewhere to start. Like, what got you interested to even read that book? Like, did someone recommend it, or
it might have been just some YouTube or something like that. I don't really remember.
When you die,
sometimes like if the book is meant for you, bro, it just appears. You know what I mean? Like, it just comes into your life.
Yeah, is that something you just read?
Kind of like the Celestian or Celestine. I forget. I don't know. Celestine Prophecy. Like Tucker knows, bro. I remember Tucker I think Tucker put me onto that book or something like that.
Yo, shout out to Tucker, man. If you're watching this, he probably is going to watch this. Yeah, message Sim or message a podcast.
That book that's a crazy book.
So I would definitely read that thing. What was it? Was there something that you learned about, learned from yourself about it?
Like the journeys and the stories, you know what I mean, inside that book, and it kind of just makes you like think about life. You know what I mean? Like, it makes you start thinking about your own life. Like these people are going through these things and these whatever it is, trials and tribulations, whatever it may be, and then you kind of start looking at your own life, and you're like, damn, like, I be going through it too. But it gives you a different perspective about it. You know what I mean? Kind of like everything happens for a reason. People are put into your lives for different reasons. It's all on the, you know what I mean, the journey. So
yeah, and having that positive attitude, right?
Sometimes, you know what I mean?
It's like, man, if someone fucks me over, you know what I mean? They're about to get right hook, left hook, get Popeye.
Not even that,
have some
bro.
spinach.
It's just like, sometimes you get down about shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You be going through it, you're like, fuck, like, why am I going through it? Can I cuss? Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You can do anything on here, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you be going through it, and then you're like, damn, dude. Like, but it's always for a reason, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, are you spiritual at all? Like, are you religious, anything like that? No.
I don't even know. I mean, I definitely been through. I don't even know. It's a good question because I feel like I don't know. I believe in God. I feel like that's the best way to put it. I believe in God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like there was times in my life where I didn't. You know what I mean? I was like, mad into just questioning shit. Like,
which is normal, you know. It's just human nature. Like myself as well. Damn, this is
Yeah, to a certain degree, but I feel like if you push the limits, you know what I mean, like what is it? Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like one of those statements where I like heard it as a kid and whatever, and like never really thought about it until I became like, you know what I mean. A part of me became that, like, curiosity killed the cat. Like I was too curious to like, you know, God isn't real and this and that and the third. And I feel like I went through things because of that, and it humbled me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like being young and like, you know, just being too like I don't know. You should get humbled, bro. You should get sat down by life sometimes, bro.
Thinking that you knew everything.
Yeah, like, like this is this and that is that. And then you go through shit and you're like, damn, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you get humbled. So I feel like part of my own spiritual journey, or whatever you want to call it, was that, you know, getting humbled and getting kind of like sat down by life and being like, hey, like, you want to be all brazen and talk all crazy about life, and then it's going to come back to you. So it's like being humble and being thankful, and like, you know what I mean? I feel like I've been in some like pretty dark places, and when you get there, you realize that there is something more, you know?
What was actually, if you don't mind, actually digging deeper on those dark, but like what is actually one of the questions is related to what I was going to ask you, is like what was one of those dark moments in your life, looking back now in your life thus far, that you feel you're really were surprised and how you handled it? You're just blessed and learned a lot about it.
I don't even know if I've handled anything that greatly in life, but I feel like the most important thing is like I just always kept going. You know what I mean? So however I handled it in the moment, if it wasn't good, afterwards it was a learning experience. Like, maybe you should be a little bit different about it the next time around. You know what I mean? But as far as moments, just whatever it was, like whether you're out partying too much, or you're doing this too much, or you're doing that too much, everything comes around full circle. So it's like, you got to be ready for it. You know what I mean? And if you're not, just get handed that beat down.
Yeah, you're about to just. I need a smack. Button.
Yeah, I feel like life is about just developing skills for the unseen. You know what I mean? Circumstances and things that you go through. It's like, all right, I built up this mental stamina to be able to, hey, you gotta thug it out.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
You know? So shit happens and you just go through it and you learn, or you repeat it until you finally learn it, you know? So.
Yeah, what they say, it's like insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And sadly, it's just, people just don't learn, you know, and it's good that you have that positive mindset, though, too.
Sometimes, though, like I feel like I'm speaking in a good light, but there's definitely the times where it's like
harder.
Yeah, of course. Like I don't think anyone just ever is just like, oh yeah, it's all good. Like I feel like deep down everyone has that, like, it's not all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's about balancing it out and realizing, you know what I mean? Things are temporary. You just gotta like navigate it, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely some battles I've went through. Definitely like the past couple of years of just like self-value and self-worth mostly. I don't know if that's like one of the challenges you went through. I know I feel like I don't want to speak for everyone. Damn, this is all really is fucking with this mucus. Goddamn,
True.
sorry y'all dealing with the mucus. Yeah, I ain't censoring it. That's good. But yeah, it's definitely everyone's has had that time to self-reflect and really what am I? Who am I? Like that was the most important question.
Dread starts hitting, and you're like, bro,
what am I doing?
Why are we here? Like, what is this? Because I feel like for a while, like especially after just you're partying, experimenting, you're doing this, you're doing that, and then like your mind kind of changes, and you're like, oh, like you have those existential thoughts where you're like, what am I? What is this? Like, what am I doing here? What is existence? Yada yada. But the grounding for it is just like the mantra that I used to just like repeat in my head when I'd be like bugging about shit. Is like, I'm here.
What was the mantra, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm here.
Oh, just I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here. Okay.
What you know what I mean? I might be having whatever kind of thoughts in my head at the moment, but it's like I'm still here. Like you just gotta like just live in the moment sometimes.
And again, just remind ourselves, right? Because of this day of technology, like we were talking about earlier, especially with our generation, like having the duality of being able to live life without a screen in our face the whole time, and use the advantages of that technology. We forget to live in the moment and realize how beautiful. Even just dealing with this, and I appreciate you coming, man. It's great to see you. That you've been doing great since I last seen you. Like, dude, it's
trying,
I appreciate them. Hey, that's it. That's me too, man.
Bro.
We everybody out there trying, but to keep that, just to keep going. That's the best thing you can do. There's going to be better days. There's always going to be worse days, but I think that's the beauty of life in itself, is having that, realizing what's bad, what's good, and just striving on. And I was going to say, when it comes to like, as I know we were talking about, you've been rock climbing again recently. Does that like when you're in that zone, like of rock climbing, does that help you like compartmentalize? Damn, I feel like I'm.
What is it? Compartmentalize.
Yeah.
Something like that. But I know the word you're saying.
Yeah. Wait, how you say it?
I don't even know, bro. I might have to go to Google for that one, bro.
Yeah, okay, guys, I'm gonna have to Google compartmentalize. I feel like I'm just butchering the word, but when it comes to the thoughts of, because I don't want to lose this thought either, compartmentalize.
I think it's compartmentalize.
Yeah.
Compartmental. I don't know.
Compartmentalize. Compartmentalize. Yeah. That's definitely the move. Well,
close. That might not be right, bro.
I didn't pass spelling bee.
It's one of them words. You know what I mean? It's one of those words.
And then you go there. There's no P. It's like a silent. Like, wait, hold up.
You know what it means, but it just might be hard to say it sometimes. But you know what it means. Like I know we both know. You know what I mean?
We're gonna have telepathy soon. And we're gonna be like, dude, that's gonna be crazy when we achieve that, though. Oh, but going back to the rock climbing question. So when is that why you got back to rock climbing and doing activities like that and surfing, is to like help you like just go through those heavy thoughts more clearly, or is it just more just to get away from that existential question?
I just feel like movement of the body is like important. You know what I mean? I feel like, for me personally, I've never done well when my body was like, you know what I mean? If I'm just being lazy and not like working out or doing, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't do well without like the movement. So I just feel like movement is good. You get some endorphins really, like, you know what I mean? Put into your body, put back into your body, and you're just, I don't know, I think it's good for you.
Yeah. Especially nowadays, again, just, there's no need to exert ourselves, really. There's so much convenience.
I mean, and it's tough too, because like my job is like labor intensive. So it's like, sometimes I'll work, you know what I mean? You put all this energy into work, and I'm doing this, doing that, and then I get out and I want to go climb. I want to go hit the gym or whatever it is, and I'm like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Just smoke.
Yeah,
just smoke.
Facts.
So it's
wait, from weed or just the
no, not working? Like, yeah, just the day, like the going through a day of just doing fence, like digging holes, concrete posts, whatever. You know what I mean? It takes a toll on your body, so you get used to it. I've been doing it for a long time, but sometimes it's just hard to get that second win, that rally for like what you really want to go do with your day. You know what I mean?
No, dude, that's a lot. A lot of back labor too, man. Especially when you're digging those holes too, for
your shoulders or whatever. You're carrying stuff. You're walking a lot. Like it's a full body. You know what I mean? It's a full body workout.
Yeah, I've only helped put up 2 fences, and that shit.
Yeah,
it's not easy.
The amount of holes I've dug in my lifetime is, you know what I mean? Like,
he's like, I could be on the
movie. Like I fuck with the movie Holes.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like, I really
You
do,
read
like,
my mind,
you know what
yep.
I mean? Like, just digging holes, bro.
All right, so were people calling you Zero growing up?
No,
because that was me.
I definitely. I mean, a couple times, but like I just would be like sometimes just messing around like during the workday. Like I definitely reference like Zero.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean, like or just like quotes from that movie. Because I just think it's funny, dude, like digging holes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Building some character.
You just, hey, no, it's, hey, like you said, though, you know, going through those rough times, especially physically, you know, to push yourself and see what you can do with your body in general.
Just day in, day out. It's like, it's anything to put up a fence like for a couple of days or a couple of months, but you do it for more than a couple of years. Mm-hmm. You're like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, what is life?
Yeah. He's like, well, damn. He's like,
but there's definitely aspects, obviously, that I enjoy. I wouldn't have done it for this long if I didn't. Like, if I truly, really, like, hated it, I wouldn't have kept doing it. But I feel like, I don't know, just being outside, and it does keep me strong. Like, you get that, like, that farm strength, you know? I talk about that, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, farm strength.
And it's just, dude, especially nowadays, dude, when you just see, like, the majority of Americans now and how the diet is and just physical appearance now in general, it's like, holy shit, like we got roly-poly-olies.
Physical labor is definitely really good.
I can't say much though. I'm a toothpick. I just do a bunch of running.
That's still good though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about being fit, like whatever it is. It doesn't, you can be a power lifter, runner, whatever it is. I just doing anything physical that challenges your mind, your body, all that shit. It's good for you.
You ever thought about doing like a competitive sport, like competitive climbing maybe or something like that, or nah?
The world of like that's like a whole rabbit hole to get into, but I feel like for competitive climbing, from like my limited knowledge, is you just have to be in it for a very long time, I feel like, and get in early, you know what I mean? I'm older now. Like I did start climbing when I was like 15, 16 years old, but it was never anything I took like crazy seriously. It was more just for like the enjoyment, you know? But competitive climbing, like climbing's I think it's in the Olympics now.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Climbing's gonna be in the Olympics. Yeah.
In 2024, France, really?
Sure, yeah.
What? Yo, okay.
I think surfing. I think climbing and surfing are gonna be in the Olympics.
And skateboarding too, right?
I'm not
Am
sure.
I bugging?
I'm not hip, but
wait, let me see. But rock climbing, that's that. Let me turn this off so the audience doesn't hear my clack, 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 clack. Yeah. Rock climbing in 2024 Olympics. Yeah, in Paris 2024, 2 competitions will crown their own Olympic champion in sport climbing. Wow. That's pretty fucking sick, man.
So,
I wonder what it's going to be. I wonder if it's going to be like a just mostly speed. Like,
no, it's sport climbing, so like lead climbing. So you go up with a rope, you know what I mean?
The belay, you have a guy in you.
Yeah, but not top roping, lead climbing, like sport climbing.
Okay. I mean?
So you go up with the rope, do the clip draws, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Is that what you mostly do, lead climbing, or no?
No. I mostly do bouldering.
Oh, bouldering, you know so much fun.
I just always love bouldering.
Damn, I want to go bouldering now after this.
Like lead, but not tons. So. Yeah, climbing's fire, bro.
Dude, wait, yo, we trying to climb tonight? I'm down for a climb.
Maybe.
I'm down.
These past couple of weeks I've been slacking though. Like it's one of those things. It's like I feel like now where I'm at in my life, it's like I have so many different things going on that it's hard to I gotta stay closer to them. Like I'm like leaning back, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's because you get comfortable. You know, you're just like, oh damn, like nah.
But yeah, climbing is just another one of those things in my life where it's like waxes and wanes. You know, so just doing a little bit of everything I love is like the most important thing to me. So I can't climb like how I used to, where I'd just be like every fucking day.
Yeah,
climb.
I remember that shit when I first started going to Carabiners.
Bro.
Yeah, you were there every day. I was like, well, I wasn't there like you every day, but it's like when I was there, I was like, damn, I feel like you're never not here when I'm here. You're just like, yep, I sleep here.
My shit, bro. It was like you know what I mean? It's like you're like addicted to it. It's just so good.
Oh yeah, then Dwight. I'm actually trying to get Dwight on the podcast too.
True.
Yeah. No, I think he still works there, right?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he does.
I was climbing with him when I came back for these past 2 months. Is when I started climbing again. So it was good to see like a lot of the old people I used to climb with, and like.
I heard they changed it because Luke. I don't want to say his last name, but yeah. Fucking he told me all about Carabiners. Like they changed the whole setup interior now. Like they don't even have like a do they have that in the salmon ladder still? As soon as you go down the stairs and around the corner,
I don't know.
it used to be where like that. It was like that stalactite or mite. It's like it was just
a
like
big feature that comes
yeah, it was a big
down.
It was a big feature. You had to like start off like cradled on the rock because there was no like proper foothold on the ground.
I don't know.
It's old. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't been there, but in so long. So like,
no, me neither. I mean, it's always the same. Carabiners is always the same, but it's a little bit different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good though. I'm glad they've been able to make upgrades and keep going. You know,
it's just nice because it's right there. You know, so close by. You know what I mean? So it's easy if you want to go get a workout and go climb and
it's more
chill
fun.
with some homies, like whatever. You know what I mean?
It's more of a fun, active workout too. It's like because you're just doing it for the fun, and then you don't even realize like, oh damn, like that was a pretty damn good workout. Like next day you're sore, like your core.
You get dumb strong.
Strong, especially the finger strength.
Like, just overall, I mean, even overall body strength. Just climbing, like obviously not. Your legs aren't gonna be. You're not gonna have some massive quads and shit, but.
I can picture someone.
I just remember when I used to climb hard, like when I was hard, like big into training and all that. Like I was so strong, you know, like one arm pull ups,
damn, really,
all that kind of like muscle ups, like a lot of stuff that I never trained for like the calisthenics or whatever. Like I never trained. I was just climbing pretty much, and then I would do like pull ups, weighted pull ups, do my fingertip pull ups, all that kind of stuff. But I could do muscle ups on rings. One arm pull ups, like just I feel like the amount of core strength and your lat, everything. You just you get crazy strong climbing.
That's what I liked about Carabiners though. Even for like the small gym they had such a variety of like workout like tools that you literally could hit every spot of the muscle that you like of muscles that you wanted to. And I know the last time I went there they had like the rope, the rope workout where you do some crazy like fucking he's like fucking shit. Do the wave or whatever. But it's just good to keep yourself active though. I need to get back into climbing. I remember when I went to night school at New Bedford High, Luke Conlon and I would go literally rock climbing before.
Oh shit. Yeah. And then he went to like North Carolina or something.
He's in North Carolina now. I haven't talked to him in a bit though, but I hope he's doing good. He's he's been good people. It's been a while.
Yeah, bro, I forgot.
You're like, crazy. Damn, Conlon, are you?
I remember the memories coming back.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, dude, it was funny, man. We would just we would go rock climbing, go to night school, and then after night school, go back to rock climbing sometimes, or just go and smoke weed.
Yeah, I remember.
It's crazy how much things have changed though, in general though. But it's good. I mean,
it's life, though. Yeah, I mean, it happens.
It's just crazy because parents say as you're growing up, you don't realize it. You're like, nah, ain't much changed, and then you're like, oh damn.
Yeah, you go through it, and you're like, fuck.
How's it feel like being like? Is that something you question like when being a father? Like how much things have changed? Like
I mean, yeah, for sure. Like life is completely different. You know what I mean? Yeah. Some for the better, some for the worse. Like to keep it real. You know what I mean? But it's all part of it. It's like there's no good without bad and vice versa. So you know what I mean? It's like you can't. It's like you got to focus on the things you can control. Like the decision's already been made. You know what I mean? Like being like, oh, I wish like, if I didn't have a kid this, or if I didn't have a kid, you know what I mean? Like I feel like every parent at one point has been like thinking that in their head. You know what I mean? Like the freedom that you used to have or whatever it may be, but at the end of the day, there's just, you know what I mean? There's nothing better.
Yeah.
So, shit's crazy though, bro. It is.
Yeah, I can imagine it definitely.
And I mean, I feel like for me too, especially, I mean, there's definitely a bunch of people that have been in my position, but I've had like rocky relationships with like male figures in my life. You know what I mean? So I feel like to be a dad is like, it's definitely like super special for me. You know what I mean? Like I definitely take mad pride in it because knowing what it feels like to be, you know what I mean? I never want my son to be like, to question like if his dad loves him or where is his dad? You know what I mean? I never want it to be like that. So
yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I feel like there's two choices to be made. You know what I mean? When the baby comes and all this and that, and you're going through all this crazy shit, it's like at the end of the day, you just gotta, your son, your daughter, whatever is.
Oh, what's up, Jax? Wanted to join the podcast.
Cat came to this vibe.
Yeah, she was like, yo, y'all having some deep conversation right now. Like, I just want to come in and say what's good.
But yeah, parenthood is dope.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's different. It's dope though. I like it.
Like, I can't say, you know, I mean, I don't have kids, but it's like I can imagine it definitely, you know, makes you more, you know, humbling and like understanding of other people in general.
Yeah, I mean, it just comes with life, bro. Like, between, you know, having my son and like just all the other life experiences that have happened, like since he's been born, has been like life just. You know what I mean? Like
coming in with the uppercut,
taking hits, bro. Taking hits, bro. You know. But it's just like one of those things. Like, it is what it is. Whatever. What are you gonna? You know what I mean? It's like, what are you? At the end of the day, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah. You're
gonna like. Sometimes it just takes time, bro. And it might not be in the amount of time that you want. Like, you want to be. Oh, I just want to get over this like shitty rough period. And you think you're through it, and then something else happens.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh no, this has got to be it. Like, this is enough of the rough, you know, bullshit, whatever's going on. And then another thing happens, and you're like, when's it gonna end? You know. But I feel like the most important thing is just like, you know, we all go through it at different times, bro. So it gets better.
Yeah.
You gotta grind through it.
Enjoy the ride.
Facts.
I was gonna say though, it's a big. I want to go back to what you were saying earlier too, like with the rocky relationships with like father figures and like man figures in general. Like, you know, that's a big issue in this country. You know, like a lot of people, bro. Like even growing up, like our generation, like a lot of, you know, kids friends I grew up with, like they didn't have their dad in their life, or he was there but wasn't full. You know, half in, half out. Like that's why I'm like blessed that, you know, that my dad was, even though my parents were divorced, he always like always was there.
It's
so
just
like
important, bro. It really is. It's super important. And sometimes, I mean, whatever it is, it's like even if it's a stepdad and they're super good, whatever it is, I think it's like that. You gotta have a good relationship with like as a young dude, like trying to figure out shit in life, and you know what I mean. It's like hats off to all the women too, but it's hard. I feel like for a single mother to raise like a man, you know what I mean? It's just hard, bro. Mm-hmm. They're a grown woman, but they're not a grown man. And there's certain things you pick up on, like if you have that older male around, you know what I mean? There's certain things you just pick up on that you wouldn't learn from a woman. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Not to say that if that figure isn't there, you can't get, you know what I mean? You can't become a man or type, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just harder. You know what I mean? It's easier with a figure. It's easier.
He's not around a model to look up to.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like a lot of dudes go through mad shit when that, you know what I mean, that figure's not there. It's like,
well, look at now, like, you know, there's a lot of men out there who don't know how to control their emotions. You know, it's because there's a lack of
shit, bro. I've been one of them, bro.
I'm one of them too. You know, I was like, it was just like, oh, my meant like
you're just fucking bugging out, bro. You know what I mean? Like life is just hitting you, like bugging, like what the fuck's going on, bro?
But I meant like you know what I mean? It's definitely because, you know what I mean, like you were pointing out earlier, like, you know, like kudos to the single mothers out there, but like, you know, a man like to actually discipline the child, like, because, you know, like when you know the boy turns to a teenager, man, you know, he's just gonna like, come on, you're just not.
It's just important to like teach, like put things like in their mind, like young, and like show them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like transparency too, like as a parent, like when the, you know what I mean, the child gets older, like
Santa Claus isn't real.
Facts. So like, not like shit like that, but like being like, it's important, I feel like, for a kid to be able to be like, talk to their parent. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like be able to like not feel like, fuck, like, my parents are gonna kill me. I don't want to talk to them. And then you just bury, like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You gotta, so I feel like transparency as a parent is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is this and that is that, like, because I feel like if you're just real with your kids, they're going to be real with you. You know what I mean?
Facts. And you're right, though, because it's just, you know, why they are smart. Kids are smart, man. Yeah. And if you treat them like adults, they're going to act like adults.
There's a real world that eventually, like, everyone enters. Mm. And sometimes, you know, it's like, oh, your child, and it's precious and it's this and that. But, like, you you got to prepare them for the real world, not the fantasy world. Like, it's like sometimes I feel like parents, they grow up in that real world and then they regress and kind of just like hide away from the world. And then that if a child is brought up like in a world that's just hidden, when they go out into the real world, it's like a lot of things happen, and you know what I mean. So it's I think that's important too. But
and like you said, they just don't know how to react to situations in a proper manner.
Yeah,
or just,
all learning experiences though. Like you get thrown into the fire at some point.
True.
You know what I mean?
Are we truly ever ready? Just like even like parenthood. There's people that try to plan it out, but it's like, are you really ever ready?
No.
Like
you know what I mean? Like you learn as you go, bro. It's life. Like learn as you go.
Oh, it definitely teaches you like a bunch of patience.
But shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah, because I'm an uncle. It's just like to be, and that's another thing too. It's just like it takes a tribe to raise a kid.
Yeah.
So it's like everyone has to keep a watchful eye, make sure they're disciplined in the sense of like, hey, like don't do this, like just because your father or something significant like role model isn't there to make sure you're not doing anything crazy. Like don't be doing crazy. Know how to act, how to act and stuff like that. It's just it just takes. And that's the thing. It takes everyone to make sure that we raise individuals that can be successful in life.
Hope. I mean, I feel like life is just crazy anyways. Like the state of the world right now, you know what I mean?
Yo, facts though.
Yikes, bro. Yikes. So
what do you think's going to happen? Like, what's your opinion in like, the next, even year?
Honestly,
like, what do you think?
I couldn't even, you know what I mean? Couldn't even tell you, bro. Because I feel like at this point we're in like, there's like a little bit of sci-fi shit going on. Like there's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There's a lot of like, I feel like ancient conflicts that just haven't been resolved, that are just continually, you know what I mean, just in the cycle, bro. And I feel like the state of the world is just in a weird place, so it's unknown completely. So it's like do what you want, like do what you want and do what you love, and hopefully we all just get to the end in a safe manner. Like, who knows, bro?
Not nuclear hellfire.
Who the fuck knows? Like, we're just, what's going on behind the scenes? We're never gonna know. It's you know what I mean. The TV isn't gonna tell us.
Facts. So there's 12 billionaires that are building. Might be.
Bro said the plug's gone.
Yeah. Yeah. How'd you know? Yo, shit. Drop the ounce in the back mailbox. But dang.
No, we're talking about crazy shit.
What was it? Oh, so not the Epstein. I was about to talk about the Epstein client list, but yeah, no, the 12 billion. The 12. Yeah, that too. Yeah, but the 12. But I will talk about that after. So there's 12 billionaires that just are making underground like bunkers and shit like that in America. It's like, wonder what's happening. Like you said, there's stuff that we don't know. Stuff we don't know about. And like you said, look at the world is now. It's so hectic. You really don't know what the heck is going to happen in the way that.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there with a hell of a lot of money. Can do pretty much whatever they want with it. So it's like,
what's money at that point though, right? Shit. If you have that much money, it's like,
sometimes it's like that statement I said before, like my two favorite statements. What is it? Like, it's not even a statement. What do you call it? Like the curiosity killed the cat. Like, what is that called? It's not a statement.
Analogy?
No. What the fuck is it called, bro? You know what I'm saying? And then ignorance is bliss.
Folklore?
I don't know.
No, not folklore.
There's something for it. I can't think of it right now, but curiosity killed the cat and ignorance is bliss.
Yep. Ignorance
is bliss, bro. That's a big one. Because, like, that's another one I could never understand it. Like, when I was, like, younger, I'm like, why would you want to be ignorant? You know what I mean? Like, why would you want to be, like, why is ignorance bliss? Like, I would think about it and, like, kind of sort of get it, but, like, not and then I went through, like, just, like, whatever I was doing in life and, like, you know what I mean? My brain and my, it was like a paradigm shift. You know what I mean? So then I understood, because I was like, wow, like the way that my mind and my brain and all that shit worked before I went through and did all these things was so much different. And I was much more like grounded. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like when it's like NPCs, bro. You know what I mean? Like bots. Like, we joke about that show all the time, but it's like sometimes people are just super grounded. You know what I mean? And like not in the sense of like, because I feel like there's two ways. Like grounded isn't like, oh, he's a grounded, but like smart individual, but he's
Yeah.
grounded. But then there's like the grounded that I'm saying, which is like you're just so cemented in your reality that you're just unaware of everything else. You know what I mean?
That's actually the first time I've heard it being described in that
Like
depiction.
you're just
That's a good.
like grounded isn't like he's stuck down there. Like there's no
Yeah, there's no
like,
movement.
NBC
There's
just
no
a bot, bro. Like,
yeah.
you know
He's just walking to the door, bam.
oh, it's just like like having a little voice in your head or a conscious thought like type shit. Like there's some people that just don't have that, bro. You know what I mean?
How do you live like that? Like you said, because it's ignorance really is bliss, man.
But
It's
that's what I
disgusting.
mean. So I was like, sometimes I was like, fuck, like, why did I do all this and do all that? And like, cause like, it's like the point of no return. Like you're opening doors that can't be closed, and you have to learn how to adjust to life and live life for the rest of your life like that. So yeah, it was like ignorance is bliss, and curiosity killed the cat. It was like two like the big things in my life that I feel like, really just two little small little things that I always think about.
Yeah, that's true. You're just like looking at it and be like, damn, what like, what compelling, words, I think isn't the full thing is like curiosity killed the cat, but prosperity brought it back to life.
I don't know. But let me tell you,
like that.
the whatever the second positive part was, that was not my case. It was just curiosity to kill the cat, and then that was it.
Yeah, you were just like, but still
over.
though, right? But right, it definitely holds you back. You're like, why would you're like, don't you want to learn more? Don't you want to?
Yeah,
like you said,
I was hungry.
Yeah.
I was hungry for knowledge. I was hungry for all these different things, and then I realized I just went a little bit too far, a little bit too fast, and coming back and grounding myself was almost impossible.
What was that moment in life? What was the moment in life that made that fundamental change by any chance? Like, what was the event?
DMT, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
I've always wanted to do it.
For sure. And I think it was just because it was so powerful at such a young age.
Do you want more water? Or?
Nah.
Oh, you got, okay.
I got the third.
The third shot?
I mean, like.
Yeah, got you.
Joseph. But, yeah, no, definitely for sure. Like, a combination of tons of other things, but I just had a profound experience, and grounding myself after that was like super hard.
Do you remember like
back
vividly by any chance, like what the experience? Yeah, what was it? If you don't mind sharing, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I did it. I done a bunch of stuff like a bunch of different times, but it was one of the I think it was the last time that I had done DMT. I just did a lot. Like I did a lot. You know what I mean? Like too much, and because that's how I always was, is just like pushing the boundary, bro. Right. Like with whatever it was in life, was just pushing. Yeah, curiosity killed the cat. Like just a little bit too curious, a little bit too far. And I don't know. I think for everyone it's different. Like for your soul and your mind and how you react to whatever psychoactive ingredient that you're putting in your body. Like everyone reacts differently. And for me, it was just a super profound experience. And it was hard to come back from it. Like I don't know. I hate we're on the park. Like in private, I feel like I could go like in crazy.
Okay.
Depth.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
it was just crazy, dude. Like it was just obscene. Like the amount of power that is held in that substance is wild. Like
really,
just completely gone from my body. You know what I mean? Like not
truly like astral projection.
I had done it like, previous times before and. Previous times before. Is that no? Multiple times before? Does that make sense?
Previous times before?
I don't think that makes sense.
Previous times.
No, I had done it multiple times before. I don't know, bro. But anyways.
Yeah, you've done it previous times before. Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, it makes sense. Bro. Yeah, because you've done.
Words are just weird sometimes.
Dude, it's just it's just the English like fucking language, dude. Because we just added unnecessary things.
I'm too hip, bro. But yeah, no. So the other times though, it was just like. Crazy colors and like whatever, you're seeing, just different colors and shapes and geometric like patterns and designs and whatever. But then when I did it that last time, it was too much. Like, I'm talking after I finished, taking it, it was like that, bro. It was like, I felt my clothes get like ripped off my body and I was just like, I remember just floating and hearing like, crazy kind of music, like just something I never heard before. You know what I mean? Like very
alien.
Excuse me. Yeah, like alien, bro. Like, some like, when like they go to what is it, dude, in SpongeBob when they go to like that trench?
Oh yeah,
like,
the Marianas Trench, basically,
like
with the weird ass
and they
fishes.
all talk weird and like. I feel like there was some sort of music though that was played on like the soundtrack during that episode, and I feel like I just like that's what it sounded like maybe, but I don't know, bro. It was just weird as fuck.
Nah,
like
but
some weird electronic shit, and I'm like floating, and I was just like, just a thought at that point. Like I like, you know what I mean? Like I was all I was a thought. Like I wasn't my body anymore. I don't know. It was just super weird and.
You had no experience of self, no body. Like
yeah, I was just gone, bro. Like I just got like it felt like I got like ejected, dude. Like you know what I mean? The fighter pilot, and he's sitting.
He's like, get the fuck out of here
I
right
got, like,
now.
Ejected from my body. This was crazy. Like, and then it was just a bunch of other crazy shit. Bro.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to experience. Actually, there's
I don't know, bro. That last time was enough for me.
Yeah,
you know.
I want to at least try it once. Like I want to at least have like a crazy like revelation. Like maybe I cut my hair.
I feel like it was definitely worth it because you know what I mean, who I am today is like that's another, you know, part of my story, but it was not an easy. I feel like it wasn't an easy like path back to like reality. You know what I mean? Mm. And I feel like maybe for other people it would be different. I feel like some people are just like, oh, chilling, whatever. But
what was the hardest part about like the path coming back?
It's hard to explain if you never like. I don't know. It's very hard to explain, but it's more so like just existing in the third dimension. So we live like, you know what I mean, in 3-dimensional reality. And the way like when I came back from my trip, like the way everything just looked a little bit off, a little bit different. You know what I mean? And it was just weird. Yeah. Like it was just weird. You know what I mean? Like there's no other way to explain it. But I don't know, it just took time. Like it took, and that's when I knew, I'm like, all right, let me chill out. Let me stop smoking weed. Let me stop drinking. Let me stop turning up. Let me just, because I kind of knew, like I've always like, even though I've like pushed extremes in my life, I've always had like that little voice in the back of my head that's like, yo, you need to just chill out, bro. You need to just take it, just relax. Like, what are you doing, bro? Yeah. You know what I mean? So when those moments come, I usually listen, and I'm like, all right, like, let me just chill with this, and then, you know, it just took a little bit extra. And then I went through like some other traumatic experiences, you know, non-drug related, just like, you know, deaths and stuff like that, like losing people. And I feel like it was just a good time for me to just relax on all the turn up, you know?
Yeah.
And come back down to reality and figure out things a little bit more before I decided, oh, I'm going to turn up some, you know what I mean? So shit like that. But
yeah, dude.
Cool journeys nonetheless, bro. Like,
it must have been crazy though, like just trying to like have your like adjust to like you said, the slightly off, you know, depictions of dimensions, weird, like bro. Of shapes that weird, you see. Bro. Everything was just like, am I in a cartoon right now? Like
not even like that. It was like, I don't know, dude. Like you get like weird, like little flashbacks. Or like I remember taking a sip of a beer and it tasted like the way that the DMT tasted.
Wait, what?
You know what I mean? Like I'm just like, what am I like? What's going on?
You're like, am I getting Cosby'd right now with DMT? Like, what is this?
Yeah, and it's not like the DMT that I was taking was like an oral form.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything, like, but it was just weird. Like everything, like I don't know, just nothing was. It was just like one of those moments and nothing was real for a long time, and you're just like, fuck.
You're like, what is reality?
Like trying to like exist in regular life, like. And you're just like disassociating, just like kind of like still bugging, like, oh, fuck.
Dude, you feel like you were in the Truman Show?
Yeah, just like I don't even know, bro. Just crazy ass shit. But you come back from it, you just, like I said, you thug it out, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Take your time and know your limits. Like, and I feel like not knowing mine was close.
Necessary.
I was close, bro. I was teetering.
He right on the edge, like fucking Creed. Yeah, I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm taking this DMT is hitting hard right now.
You know, I mean, amazing times with amazing people, so I don't regret it.
That's the thing too. That's great. That because
no
like
regrets.
No regret. Yeah, how you spell it? R-A. Yeah. That's the thing too. Honestly, that definitely like holds me back and gets me nervous when I'm doing like DMT or like even acid I'm done with just because like just man-made shit I just don't really
It's like that's the thing is like it's like one of those things. It's like you're in it. Like that's why I feel like shrooms as opposed to like acid or something. You know what I mean? Because like shrooms is like, oh, you can take a little microdose, your body's feeling a little bit better. Things might be more sharp, more crisp, but you're not out of your body, and you've only, you know what I mean? You know if you're weighing it out or whatever, you know what you're taking, or if you're taking like now like everyone's doing. Or everyone's buying like the chocolates, like, you know what I mean, the mushroom chocolates or the mushroom like gummies, on those, the mushroom gummies and all that, where it's like, you know what I mean, it's, you know exactly how much is in there. It's 0.1 or 0.5 or whatever the fuck it is. And you're just chilling. That's why I like mushrooms, because like acid, you get I mean, if you're taking acid on like a, you know what I mean, on a tab or whatever, it's like, all right, well, how powerful is this acid, or is this research chemicals, or what the fuck is it? Yes. How powerful is it going to be? How long is it going to last? It's like the air, like that part of uncertainty is like why I don't really like it that much. Whereas opposed to shrooms, you know what I mean? Like obviously there's different mushrooms that have psychoactive whatever, but it's like, you're taking a little bit, you know, all right, but like I'm going to be chilling. Not like I'm taking one tab and I don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could be in fucking, it could be the moon, could be the Jupiter.
Yeah, you could, yeah, and it could be super, super powerful, or it could be bunk, or it could be 2CE, 2CI, whatever, some kind of crazy research chemical. You don't know what the fuck it is unless you're buying from a good source and yada, yada, you know what I mean?
So, if there's any
I feel like I always shied away from, acid. Like I've definitely done, you know what I mean, LSD, acid and shit like that, but I've always shied away.
Yeah, I've done it before. I've done it once before. The other time, I don't think it was acid. It did definitely not feel like acid.
But shrooms are all day. It's just fire.
Yeah, see, I like shrooms. I haven't
keep it natural, bro.
Microdose or something. There's some people I've been seeing. They'll shred up the shrooms and like weigh it and be like a great like 0.1s and just like he gets a microdose that way.
My friend had these gummies, bro. Like, yeah, gummies and chocolates, but like psilocybin.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay.
And, bro, fire.
Really?
So good.
The gummies sound good, honestly. I've never
gummies were hitting, bro.
Really?
So good.
Oh, okay, shit. But I was gonna say, when it comes to like your music, do you ever like when you're writing, do you ever take psilocybin and like try to help you with that, or no?
Nah, not at all, honestly. I feel like when I do shrooms, or if I, you know what I mean, in the past and shit, like just want to do it to relax, or I want to do it to just be like, I'm prefer to be outdoors and nature type shit. But when it comes to music, I feel like most of the times when I write, I'm like sober, or I might smoke a spliff.
Yeah.
But most of the time I'm like usually sober, and same thing with recording. I mean, sometimes I might drink a little bit, like smoke a little bit, but like I like to keep it a little bit just more low key than like if I was at a party or like a gathering, I'm probably gonna smoke and drink more than if I was at the studio, just because like at a certain point, like you feel nice, and you can like rap good, but then once you cross that like threshold, you kind of just rap like shit. Like you can't like, you know what I mean? You're trying to be in the pocket of the beat, and you're rapping. Like I write all my shit and in the past, like, you know what I mean, to be on pen and pad, but it's really just easier to be holding a phone.
Really?
In the studio, and you know what I mean?
Because you can just slide down.
Yeah, it's just much easier.
Instead of flipping through pages, you get the pages in the fucking microphone.
Pages might be like my rough draft type shit, but if I would go into the studio, I just want to have my phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for whatever beat ever into whatever it is, but yeah, that's much easier. But I like to be just a little bit lower than normal, because at the end of the day, like I want it to sound good and I want it to be good, and I feel like if I'm totally just turned, like it's not my authentic.
It's not as your structures, and
it's just not my authentic self. Like I'm not like rapping or like, you know what I mean, getting it across to the best of my ability. You know what I mean? So, but
what inspired you by any chance to get into me? Like, has music always been a thing? Like growing up, you were musically talented. Like,
no,
you just had a thing for music.
I feel like words is more of like I just enjoy like words. Like I always like liked reading and like writing.
You play Scrabble?
Yeah, I just played Scrabble on Christmas.
Wait, really? Yo,
I was drinking mimosas, playing Scrabble, bro, with one of my friends, bro. That shit was fire. But no, I feel like I've always liked loved music for sure. Like, but as far as like being musically talented or anything like that, I don't think so at all. Like,
really?
No.
No one in your family ever had like an ear for music?
Nah.
Really?
Like, I don't think so, bro. Like my mom's a DJ. or was for like a period of time. But like she was a DJ, so like I guess you have like she has an ear for music. Right, she was a reggae DJ, but not like a musician type shit. You
like
know
making her own music, like doing stuff like that.
No. Just like you know what I mean, just spinning records and whatever. But I don't know. I just love music. Like it's always been around. She was always playing music. So it's definitely a huge, you know what I mean? When you're growing up and you just listen to like mad different reggae and all that stuff. And same with my, like, for the time that my dad was in my life, like from, you know what I mean, from young till when I was like 7, 8, he always played music too. So I guess that played some part. But other than that, dude, I feel like it was just my own, I was kind of just curious.
Yeah.
So like when I started listening to like rap and shit, I don't know. I'd always play on like, I remember putting on the TV fucking, what was it, bro? It was like VH1 would do like the top 50 like rap hits of the 70s, top 50 rap hits of the 80s.
Yep.
And I would just watch all of those.
Then MTV would do like 10 of the week or something like that.
Whatever it was, like yeah. And I liked all the ones that like went back, so like I could see like, and then like I started to like realize like, oh, like, you know what I mean, how certain things developed, and like, so there was like a lot of like old rap that I listened to, and then, you know, 80s, 90s, and 2000s, and 2010s, and so on and so forth. Like, just kind of always stuck with me. I'm like, oh, rap is fire. Like,
okay. Is there like a certain older rapper that you like going back to and listening to, and or anything like that? Or,
I mean, honestly, the funny like this shit's like the one that always sticks out in my memory, and I feel like it was just because of like how the video for the song was. And I don't even know if it was a video for the exact song, but it's Curtis Blow the Brakes. And it's like mad. I feel like that's like mad, like a mad famous one.
Curtis Blow the Brakes.
Yeah. Like,
all right.
These are the brakes. Break it up, break it. Yeah. That shit is fire, bro.
All right.
Like, I don't know what it was. I think I was just into it, bro. Like when I first saw it, I'm like, damn, this is kind of cool. But then I got like interested because VH1 would play like, I don't know, like rap history shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I would watch like a lot of just different, that's where like my first love for like, not my first love, but like, I don't know, just like content, like information. Like, oh, like,
this is deeper.
I'm interested in this. And then I just like absorb it, you know? I don't know. I feel like that's why I started rapping. I was just like, the shit's fire. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I just want to try it. Like, and then I had friends who like wanted to rap a little bit, and then I would just write a lot. Like I grew up, I would always do poetry, yada yada, and then I just started, I don't know, going on YouTube, instrumental beats, blah blah blah. And then I don't know, I just liked it. I was ass, you know what I mean? And I'm still like not the greatest, but I've improved. You know what I mean? That's all. That's what's important to me. But yeah, when I first started, bro, it's crazy to see, like, because I kept all my journals, bro, like, from years. Really? So I have, like, you know what I mean, piles, like, damn. And sometimes I'll, like, be looking through them, and I'm like, damn, bro, like.
This is on fire.
No, like, this is trash. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but, nah,
I wanted
sure,
to.
like, definitely. No. But, you just see, like, the growth. It's just crazy. Like, rap, like, when you're really just, like, writing for just mad long, you just see the progression, and like you start like being able to like pick apart a beat quicker, and you know what I mean, just like things will come to you a little bit easier and whatever, you know. And I can only imagine how it is for people who have like, because some people are just like a one kind of thing, like that's it, like rap or writing, or like that's it. But like me, I feel like I've had so many different things that I've liked to do that I've always taken breaks and pauses. Like I might be writing for like a 6 month to 8 month period, and then I'm doing something else, you know what I mean? Because I feel burnt out. Yeah. And then I'll come back, and then boom. And then when I come back, I'm better. Mm-hmm. And then I'll go out and do something else, have more life experiences, and then I'll come back, and I'm better. So it's like, I don't know, it's just fun to do.
Like that fresh perspective every time you come back.
You get stale if you're just writing about the same shit all the time. But if you go through new experiences, or you just have different, whatever, outlooks on life and whatever it is, it just feels better.
Yeah, definitely. And I was going to say, so what really... Because you said you liked writing a lot. So did you do a lot of poetry?
Yeah, for sure.
Before? Okay, so the poetry kind of led you to music. You're like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
I mean, I had a teacher that was like, I think in elementary school, I don't even remember her name, but she kind of got me into like, like writing. Like I thought, I don't know, I just like after the way that she taught the poetry and all that shit, I thought it was cool. So I was like, I don't know, I kind of just liked it. And then I got my own little journals, and I was just like, whatever, writing just whatever random ass poems and shit. And then, yeah. But it was always kind of something that I kept to like the side, like, because I feel like I've always been like my main thing growing up was like sports and shit. Yeah. I was mad athletic, but like writing was always something I did in private, or like because I paint and shit, like drawing, doodling, all that shit was something I did in private. You know what I mean? Like I never was really like, oh, like
showing it off or anything like that. More of a private getting away.
Yeah,
from
it's
society.
like more just like for the like I don't know. I just do it because I like it. Like I really enjoy it. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know, and I feel like it's still sort of like kind of like that. Like even though on my social media, I mainly just post like my music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I feel like that's because I became like more reclusive, like over these past couple of years, just going through life shit and not really like. I'm on social media, like I'm looking at shit, I'm liking shit, but like when it comes to like the posting and like, I don't know. I just came to a point where I'm like, you know, I don't want people in my personal life, like, you know.
I feel like as a
then now I just still struggle like with like even just keeping up as like because nowadays it's like if you're not is that my phone or your phone?
Oh, it's your phone. Yeah. No, you good. No worries. It's like you're either on the updated Instagram posting all the time, or you're like,
it's like you gotta and no matter what kind of like what's the word, like medium, like what kind of medium you are, is like whatever you choose to like whether you're rapping, painting, yada yada. I just feel like there's just this immense pressure to be just wicked, like I mean in social media, you know, and I'm just not one of those people that just wants to like. I just struggle with it, bro. Like posting all the time, and like, it's like, dude, sometimes I'll like make a post. I'm like, oh yeah, bet. And then like a little bit will go by. I'm like, dude, this is fucking corny, bro.
Yeah.
And I just delete it. I'm like, this is fucking corny, bro. Like, I'm gonna go do whatever I have to go do, and I just delete it and yada yada. Like, you know. But shout out to everyone that's like fire at the social media shit, bro, because it's not easy, bro.
Oh, it's not.
You know what I mean? So shout out to all those people because I'm not that good at it, bro.
I can't, bro.
I struggle with it, bro. I'm like, I'll be posting, I'm like, yeah, I'm into it, and it'll be like a couple of weeks, and then I'll just fall off, bro. Like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months.
That's the thing, though, that like, it's hard, man. The consistency.
And I'm going through shit, and I'm trying to do this, trying to do that, and it's like, bro, like. You know what I mean? You should be going through it. So,
I was gonna say
I'm not posting that much and yada yada, but fuck it, bro. Like that's life.
But I think that's also good too, because there's some people I watch that literally they'll only post when they make a new song, new thing.
No, honestly, like that's been me. That's been me, bro.
So I think just keep doing that, and people will respect that.
But I feel like the other thing too is that I feel like people would like if I showed people more of myself, I feel like they would fuck with me more. Like I'm showing people like one part of me when I just post like, oh, I just posted a new song, or I'm gonna drop a project, or oh, I just did like a little freestyle video or whatever it is. I feel like when you're broadcasting yourself like that, you're just broadcasting yourself to this one audience of people that want to hear you rap. But it's like me as a person, there's so many more things to me. That's a broader audience. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I climb.
Yeah.
Oh, I know how to like fish good and yada yada. Like I like fish and climb and being outdoors. Yeah. So I feel like if I combined all those different things, maybe I would have like a better social media, like, you know what I mean, kind of type vibe and all. Yeah, I'd have a bigger reach because it's like, oh, like he likes to rap, but like he also is like put years into like rock climbing and shit, or put years into like going out fishing, learning how to like, you know what I mean, saltwater fishing, like fishing good.
Yeah. Well, shit, if you want, man, with expansion, like if you know what I mean. I have 2 other podcasts that are local. If you want, I can connect you with them if you want to go on and shout out to the Carol Connection and the Ever Changing Vibe.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, dude. No, if you want to go on, I can get you connected with them. Yeah. They're, they love to have you on. They all, they support entrepreneurs and all that shit too. So
yeah, but it's like all those different things, man, in my life that I just like to do. It's like I don't know. I'm just kind of working towards something where I can combine all of them and hopefully make some money from it. You know.
Hey. Just keep on the hustle you're doing.
You know what I mean? Because fucking fence, bro. Digging holes. Bro. You know
digging out holes. Digging. Yeah, yo, Sim, man. We've made it. I was going to say, the floor is yours. If you want to spit some bars, you can. I can get a beat on the fucking thing if you want. But
I was going to say, so, because I have I wanted to show you like
Yeah.
some unreleased shit, but I don't know.
If you want to, we got do you have it on your phone?
Yeah, but
Yeah, you can put it on Bluetooth if you want to do that.
Yeah.
When you releasing it?
I don't know, bro.
Oh, okay. Well,
what
I
I
wouldn't
mean, so
post this until, because I'm gonna post this Sunday, so it'd be in 2 weeks from this Sunday.
Yeah, because I was worried about the copyright and the
okay.
licensing and all. Because like once that's the other thing, bro. Is like the other side of the music is putting it out there, bro. Like a lot of people like aren't aware of like, especially if you're an independent artist, like you're paying for all your own music, so you're paying for your studio time, but then you have to, if you're not making your own beat, or like your boy isn't making the beat for you and giving it to you for free, like you're going on YouTube, you're getting type beats, and then you have to purchase, there's licensing agreements and there's varying prices to the
just because it says it's free doesn't mean it's free. Like free Mondo beat.
So if it's like, well, if it's a free beat, like sometimes like they'll let you whatever it is, but like majority of like good YouTube producers have, they have their beat stars set up or whatever it is. Okay. And you go in there and you purchase like a licensing agreement. So it's like, like $50. Like I go spend $50, I get a lease on this beat. So it's live on all platforms for 3 years, 5 years, whatever it is.
Okay.
And then you're entitled to X amount of money from, like profit from streams, like 50,000 streams.
Yep.
And then the more money you pay for the beat, the more, shit you get. So it's like, say you pay for the beat, like, it'll be like an unlimited whatever, and it'll be like $150, and you get, you'll be able to profit from like 1 million streams. You'll be able to shoot multiple videos. You'll be able to do whatever about. It's like all this different bullshit, bro. But you got to do that. You know what I mean? You got to pay for your studio time, and that's one song.
Damn.
So it's like if it's one song and you buy like the minimum amount, you're paying like $20, but whatever it is, $20-$30. But it's like if you buy outright a beat, like if you really like believe in it that much and you love that beat, I don't know, it depends on who it is, but it's like you're paying a lot of money for that beat, so
like $5K, something like that,
whatever
more.
It is. I mean,
Damn.
But even on YouTube, if you want to get like some of the producers, like I'll see like it'll be like $150, $200 for whatever. And then the outright will be like $600-$700. It's like, dude, it's not worth it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm good with that. Imagine they do it where it's like they get a percentage over every time it gets played or some shit.
But yeah, and then once you do that, you can make money on your own streams. You set up your whatever, whether it's DistroKid or TuneCore. Like I have TuneCore.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a distribution service. So you upload your music through it, and then all of your YouTube revenue, stream revenue, all that shit comes right to your TuneCore.
Oh, okay, shit. Yeah. So you don't have to worry. Oh, right, that's a lot easier.
Yeah, and then you just see your account grow over time if your numbers are growing in the music and whatever. But I do it because I love it. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, but dude, if you can make something you love into something something that pays the bills, even
it'd be
better.
cool. But I feel like I wouldn't want to live the life of like a famous rapper at all.
Yeah.
There's so many other things I want to do, and I just like to be low key. And I don't know.
I feel like you can do like NF.
I feel like it's just cool to like, you know what I mean, putting out the music.
More of a side, keep it as a side hobby.
People stream it, and then I have my other sources of income that I'm doing. And just live my life. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's the biggest thing though. Is that I definitely want to get out of like the 9 to 5, like blue collar grind, bro.
Yeah, that's my goal for next 2024. Getting out of the 9 to 5. I'm getting into sales and selling life insurance. So hopefully,
I'll be trying a whole bunch of shit, bro.
Hey, one day at a time, dude. And it's good to keep active and trying different shit though. It's good they have that open mind. A lot of people are just like, nah, I'm not going to try this, and just still stay stuck.
Like, you know what it is like people are afraid to take risk and lose money because I feel like before you really get, you know what I mean, up there, it's like probably take a lot of losses on the way up.
100%.
So it's important to be able to like navigate through those losses, bro, but still not be scared to be like, oh fuck, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's back to whatever you're doing before.
Exactly. So. And that's the last thing we want to do, baby. No, but Sim, man, thank you so much for your time, man. We reached the over an hour. I just wanted to say,
was flying, bro.
yeah, no, thank you. It was a great conversation, man. There's still a bunch of questions I wanted to ask, but I was kind of just letting it go with the fucking flow. But thank you for your time, man. I wanted to say, give you the floor though, if you want, like, please shout yourself out, how people can support you any way they can, your dreams, or anything you want to just shout out. Go ahead, all you.
I'm just here vibing, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I appreciate you hitting me up, come on and talk and shit. That's about it though. Like, I'm not even gonna throw on my Instagram.
What? I'm gonna tag it anyway.
Yeah, just tag. That's
wait. Unless I'll just get the SoundCloud if you want. Just tag your SoundCloud.
Just tag my Instagram because in my link tree I have a link to all my music.
All right, perfect. Then.
But yeah, just tag my Instagram, bro. It's, you know what I mean.
I
just appreciate being here. It was dope.
I appreciate you, man.
Nah,
thank you, man. I appreciate it a lot, man. It's your time, you know, and like. You know, you could be making another album right now if I wasn't, you know what I mean?
Nah, what is today, bro? It's a Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
It's
Friday.
Just chill vibes, bro.
Hell yeah, baby. Hey, and guys, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I hope you guys do the best you can for yourself and the people around you, because you know why? You deserve it. And share this with your grandma, your grandpa, your uncle, your aunts, your nephews, your nieces, your fucking dead fucking uncle, anybody. Share the love. I appreciate it. Have a great one. Stay safe. And yeah, it will be the new year when I post this. So yeah, hope you have a great start to the new year. Peace.